There has been so many people in the world who are homophobic who think it's unnatural to be gay. But what they don't even notice is that there has been many homosexual animal couples in nature. In fact, same-sex behavior isn't new. It has been documented in more than 1,500 species. For starters, in 1982, there was an incident that was observed where a lioness was mounted by another in a similar way as that of a male when she couldn't get attention from a male lion who seemed tired and kept resting after the third day of mating. The females switched positions on repeated occasions. The male who was nearby paid no attention. Another animal that has been seen having same-sex relations is the Lycaon albatross. 31% belong to same-sex pairings, mostly female-female. Researchers suggest that female-female pairings increase fitness in colonies with fewer males than females, as the female birds can ensure their eggs are fertilized by the fittest males, even if that male already has a partner, and thus will not participate in raising the chick. A well-known example of homosexuality in animals is penguins. Same-sex penguins, for example, have been known to adopt abandoned eggs, like the two male king penguins at the Berlin Zoo named Skipper and Ping. Zookeepers had noticed the two trying to hatch fish and stones before. When the two finally adopted an egg, which had been abandoned by the sole female of the species at the zoo, they began to behave like model parents, taking turns to keep the egg warm by nesting it on their feet under a flap of belly skin. Another animal is chimpanzees. Jake Brooker, a postdoctoral research associate at England's Durham University, once caught a pair of female chimpanzees engaged in homosexual behavior on video. After the fact, Brooker said, "I've never really seen a male chimp that is entirely heterosexual." Yet another animal is the Bonyan flying foxes. They have been observed curling up in same-sex clusters to keep warm during mating season. In male clusters, oral genital stimulation is common. Next we have zebra finches. Male zebra finches form lifelong socially monogamous relationships that include courtship, dances, and sex that don't break up when females become available. Another animal is the bottlenose dolphin. Janet Mann, a behavioral ecologist, has been studying bottlenose dolphins for quite a while. She has observed that the dolphins have had a lot of sex, but little of it resulting in pregnancies. This is a result of a high amount of homosexual behavior. One of the homosexual pairs Mann has observed are two males, Cookie and Smokey. Over the years, they have separated and reunited. They have both fathered offspring. They have endured shark attacks, and they are still together today. A lot of people have tried to discredit gay animals. Christian theologians have long pointed to the absence of animal homosexuality as evidence that humans shouldn't be homosexual either. But as we have seen, this is simply not true. The first evidence towards homosexuality in animals was when August Couch, an entomologist, found two doodlebugs having sex. Couch came to the conclusion that it had to be an act of rape. Another theory made about this was that the receiving males were being mistaken for females. It wasn't until 1896 that theories on homosexuality in animals started to come out. Henry Guyot Curville, a leading French entomologist, theorized that some of the doodlebugs just preferred having homosexual sex. He immediately got scolded after he published his theory. For a time, a lot of people did not say anything about observing same-sex behavior as they did not want to be scolded or they found it shameful. And then there's just many reasons behind same-sex behavior. For male chimpanzees, they engage in sexual activity to reconcile after fights. Cold-blooded male garter snakes use pheromones to encourage courtships from other males in the area. They form mating balls, possibly to help warm up those whose temperatures have gotten dangerously low. A few animals use it to reinforce their social alliances, such as bonbo apes and bottlenose dolphins. Looking outside of homosexuality in animals, there is a lot of gender fluidity and polyamory. Gender fluidity has been seen in the western pond turtle. They lack sex chromosomes. Their sex is instead determined by incubation temperatures. Girls are hot, boys are cold. This kind of gender fluidity was also shown in an episode of Wild Kratts about alligators. Gender fluidity is also in some marine snail species. All individuals are born male, and once two males choose each other, one of them simply changes sex. Much later, after she's finished with her first partner, that now female snail might meet a different male and stay female. Then we can look at polyamory. Polyamory has a positive impact on an animal species. It expands the numbers of parents for each offspring, increasing the offspring's survivability. All in all, homosexual behavior, gender fluidity, and polyamory is normal and shouldn't be thought of otherwise. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Come on down!